Today we'll be seeing the numerical aperture of an optical fiber experiment. So the aim of the experiment is to determine the numerical aperture of an optical fiber. So the material required for this is we need a single strand optical fiber that is of a different core diameter and length, and we need a laser source. This is a laser source, and also we need a screen. So this is called as a screen, and this is the optical fiber. So these are the apparatus or the materials required for the experiment. And now I told you the aim of our experiment is to determine the numerical aperture of an optical fiber. And first we'll see what is numerical aperture. So numerical aperture, which represents the light gathering capacity of an optical fiber. So it is given by numerical aperture, which is equal to n naught sine theta a, which is equal to root of n1 square minus n2 square. So n naught is nothing but it is a refractive index of the medium from which the light is entering, and also theta a is nothing but it is called as the angle of acceptance, whereas n1 and n2 are the refractive index of the core and the cladding. So this is regarding the introduction. And also the procedure, how we do is, first we need to connect the fiber to the laser. So this is the laser here. So this is the optical fiber cable. We are connecting this to optical fiber, and it is stretched along to the screen here, and it is connected to a scale. The scale is what? One side it is on centimeter scale, on the other side it is the inches. So we will be measuring the distance that is from the screen to the optical output, that is our optical fiber output. We will measure the distance in terms of centimeter scale. So here what we are supposed to do is, on the laser source, so whenever you on here, there is an input which is coming to the optical fiber, and there is a total internal reflection which is taking place inside this optical fiber, and it is giving you the output. You can see the spot on the graph. So that is taken for 2 centimeters. So you can see the graduations in the inches. So this is a movable where the optical fiber can be kept for different distances. You can see here 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. So we will be conducting the experiment that is for 2 centimeters and we'll lock it off. And for the second trial we will be doing it for 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters. This is how the length is varied. So initially for the first reading, what we are doing is we are connecting the optical fiber stand to the 2 centimeter. That is, the distance between the output of the optical fiber to the screen is what? The distance is taken as 2 centimeters, and I will fix that. And you can see a spot on this. You need to measure the diameter of that particular spot. So you have a spot which is given here. You need to measure what is the diameter, that is using a pencil. So what you are supposed to do is, you can see the spot here. You are measuring the diameter. So this is for 2 centimeters. For the next trial, what you have to do, you just move your graph sheet on the screen towards one side, and you just lock the graph on the screen, so that you will be taking a distance of, for the second reading it is for 3 centimeters. So the stand is what? It is set for 3 centimeters. Then once again you need to measure what is the diameter of that. So mark the outer part of that particular spot in order to get a diameter that is taken for 3 centimeters. The same way you need to do it for 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters. So just loose this knob, move the stand to 4 centimeter and fix the stand here. Tighten the knob so that you will be measuring it for 4 centimeters. So you can see the other part here. I will just move this graph. So you can see for 4 centimeters you have a outer part here, just mark this outer part, and the length is for 4 centimeter. So we will be doing the experiment for length is equal to 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, and L is equal to 2 centimeters, and one more for 5 centimeters. So for this, just loosen the dog, fix from 4 to 5 centimeter, move the distance and tighten the knob. You get a spot for that, you can see the spot here. So mark the darkest part for the diameter, and the length is for 5 centimeters. So for conducting, this is what you are supposed to take. So after that, for numerical aperture, you need to find out what is the diameter, right? So I have already taken the readings here, I mean plotted the graph here. For this particular thing I need to calculate what is the diameter. So this is for length, different length I have got, so mark it. So for L is equal to, that is length is equal to 2 centimeter, what is the diameter? You can just see here, from this point to this point it is somewhere around one box, each box is 1 centimeter, it is around 1.4 centimeters. So if I can see, the measurement of the diameter is what? The D value, D is equal to 1.4 centimeters. For this it is 1.8 centimeters. For length 4 centimeter, the diameter is 2.5 centimeter, D is equal to 2.5 centimeters, and for length 5 it is 2.9 centimeters. So D is equal to 2.9 centimeters. Experimentally, this is what the graph you are supposed to take. And coming to a tabular column, we have a tabular column. You can see here, you can see the figure also. So initially you have a laser beam where the input is fed into optical fiber, the output is spread on the screen here. So you get a spot and you are measuring the diameter here. The angle which is made is called as what? It is called as the acceptance angle. So, or it is also called as angle of acceptance. Once you measure angle of acceptance, then you are going to find out the numerical aperture. So in the tabular column, for the trial one, I told you the length which we have taken in the graph is what? It is 2 centimeter, 3, 4 and 5. That is what in L centimeter it is given here, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Correspondingly, you need to note down what is the diameter we have measured. See, for L is equal to 2 centimeter, I have got D is equal to 1.4. The same way for 3 centimeter, I have got 1.8. That is what I am tabulating here. And for 4 centimeter, it is 2.5. And for 5 centimeter, it is 2.9. So this is what we are getting the value. For different length, we are getting the diameter value here. So after this, you need to find out what is the angle of acceptance. So we have one more formula for angle of acceptance, that is theta A is equal to tan inverse of D divided by 2L. So that is why we have already measured what is D, we know what is L. So find out what is D divided by 2L in this tabular column. Once you find out D divided by 2L, later on you need to find out, just apply tan inverse to that D divided by 2L. So whatever the answer you get, that will be angle of acceptance for individual length respectively. So once you get theta A value here, I told you that you have one more formula which is called as numerical aperture is equal to N0 sin theta A, where N0 is what? It is a refractive index of the air, that is the surrounding medium, which is equal to 1, and sin of theta A. Theta A is what? You have angle of acceptance. For different length you have a different theta A value. So N0 is taken as 1. So our formula becomes NA, numerical aperture is equal to sin theta A. You have already calculated what is the value of theta A here. From that, individually you substitute for each theta A's in the formula, and you get the numerical aperture value. For example, if I get the tan inverse of D is what, 1.4 divided by 2 into, you have 2 into 2, that is 4. So 1.4 divided by 4. Tan inverse of 1.4 divided by 2 into 2. So the same way you need to substitute for all, and from this you need to substitute numerical aperture is equal to 1 into sine of whatever the answer you get for this, that you have to substitute here. You get the numerical aperture value. So like that you need to find it for 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So once you get the numerical aperture for all this particular lens, this all 4 readings will be exactly approximately same. So the values whatever you have got for numerical aperture will be the same value for each and every length, because you are using the same optical fiber and you are finding out what is the numerical aperture. Once you get a consistency in this numerical aperture, you need to take an average of that. That means that numerical aperture is equal to the first, second, third and fourth reading. First reading, second reading, third reading and the fourth reading. So divide it by 4. So take the mean value of this, so that the final value whatever you get, that is nothing but your numerical aperture, which you will be tabulating in the result. So this is what the numerical aperture experiment you are supposed to do.